What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is Hart DFS, or Hart. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Hart, as I just said, and I make daily NBA Slate breakdowns for Draftkings, as well as NFL and PGA, which will start tomorrow. I'll have a video out for that. I do make prize pick videos as well that are up daily, and NFL all day content and NBA Top Shot content as well. I know you guys really like the prize pick videos so far, so you can leave a like, subscribe, comment. I really do appreciate all the support recently. It's really been great. I will have a prize pick videos out, or a new prize pick video out probably in an hour. There's not a lot out today just because it's a 3-game slate, as you guys can see, but I'll try to find some value for you guys to go after. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at HartDFS. We smashed on the prize pick video from yesterday, got 3 out of 4. Cade only getting 2 points was just unreal, but 3 out of 4. And then I put some free runs up on my Twitter later that day. Bobby Portis and Amir Coffey's absolutely smashed it in the third quarter. Terrence Mann was a half a point off, didn't play the rest of the third or fourth, but that is 5 out of 7 picks right there. So if you definitely played a mix and match of those, you had a great day. So make sure to follow me on Twitter. I'll answer any questions and things like that. Put up more picks and whatever you guys want. So getting into this 3-gamer we have today, Brooklyn and Atlanta. I think this will be the most popular game when it comes to game stacking and just the overall studs. We got Durant, Kyrie, 11K, 10-3. Really love them in the spot. A guy I also like in the spot is Drummond at 6K, playing about 30 minutes. There's going to be a ton of rebound opportunities against Atlanta. They're a team that plays fast, shoots the ball a ton. You know, he probably will score more than 4 points, have the ability to get some blocks, maybe some steals. So I do really like Drummond at 6K today. Should play about 30 minutes and should most likely be able to pay off his salary at 6K. Bruce Brown is out, so a guy like, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see what they do with the starting lineup. I know they were talking about maybe throwing in a guy like Patty Mills, maybe throwing in Kessler Edwards, who's horrific. Blake Griffin, maybe he gets back into the lineup. We'll see. Maybe they'll go, a little bit bigger with Drummond and Aldridge, or Drummond and Claxton. Who knows? Atlanta's not big, so the Nets really don't need to go big on their side. So we'll just have to keep an eye out on the news. But I do like Patty Mills. With Dragic out today, Patty Mills should see about at least 20. I'd say even closer to 25, maybe 30 minutes. He's a good 3-point shooter. Obviously, hasn't done anything since Kyrie's come back and Dragic was signed. But I do like Patty Mills to fill in that guard spot with Dragic out and Bruce Brown. So I do think Patty should at least see 25 minutes today. Good 3-point shooter. If he's hitting his threes, he can easily pay off that 3K salary. So I do really like Patty. And I do really like the guys on the Brooklyn side. I think I might go more of the mid-range build today. I think it's a lot more viable and better overall than just going like the stars today. But I do like the stars. Trae Young, obviously, really like him. He's questionable, so to keep an eye on that. But I do think he'll play. They need to secure their playoff spot. Capella at 6-7. I just don't think I'm going to get there. 23 minutes last game. I know it was a blowout. He did really well. 20 minutes before that, another blowout. This game might be a blowout. I think I could see the Nets blowing out the Hawks within the first quarter and it just not being close the rest of it. I don't know. You can't really plan on that, but I kind of see that happening. But I don't think I'm going to get to Capella at 6-7. Bogdan 6-1. I do really like Bogdan. Hasn't been able to get there past 2 games just because of the blowouts. Even this third one, he was 8 of 14, shooting the ball really well besides that last game. Didn't really need to score anyways. So I do really like Bogdan at 6-1 in the spot against the Nets. Kevin Huerter, Gallinari, and Hunter are all kind of the same play for me. Now that Gallo's back and Hunter, I do think, Huerter is not going to have that good of a game. He's also been shooting the ball really well, the 3 really well. So I do think it will come down when it comes to Gallo and Hunter being back. And that really does it for me on this side. It's mostly just Trae Young at the top and then Bogdan. Miami, Chicago. I really like this game. Really like Jimmy and Bam against Chicago. As I always say, their prices are about the same. They should easily be able to pay off both of those. Jimmy hasn't been the best against Chicago this year. I don't know why. Just hasn't been shooting the ball a ton. He's one of those guys who will sometimes defer to shoot it and will pass it to the guys like Bam, Tyler, maybe even Kyle Lowry. So, I mean, he's a little bit more risky at 8-1, but I do really like him in the spot. I really like Bam at 8K. I think it's just a smash spot against Vooch. Vooch is terrible at defense. Should be a lot of rebound opportunities for Bam, as well as being able to score against Vooch. Do like him. Had some, great games recently. Really like Bam in the spot. Do like Jimmy, as I said. Tyler Hero, it seems like every time I play him, he does horrific, but this is just a great spot against Chicago, especially playing against the backups on Chicago and that second unit. Should see about 30 minutes. I think I could see him shooting the ball at least 20 times, and if he's hitting his shots, he's really going to pay off this salary at 6,900. So I do like Tyler Hero. Lowry, I don't think he could do it. Got 23 points last game. I think it's tough. He can have some good games, and then he can have some okay games. 5,700 is not a bad price tag for Kyle Lowry. It's just, I don't know if I'm going to go there for today. That really does it for me on this side. Caleb Martin might be back, so that might be like 20 minutes for him. Okay, played 3,500. It's just mostly the three guys at the top on the Miami side for me, kind of just like the Brooklyn and Atlanta sides. DRUMMOND, 8,600, dropped to 50 piece last game. That was great to watch. Do really like him and Zach, especially Zach at 7,400. He is questionable now, but 7,400 for Zach hasn't really happened at all this season. I don't think hasn't been playing great since the All-Star break. He's probably down 2 points per game, but I do really like Zach at 7,400. This is a tough spot against Miami and their defense, but Zach at 7,400 is just way too good to pass up on. Maybe it's fool's gold. Oh well, we'll have to see. But 7,400 for Zach LAVINE is a steal, and I'm going to lock that in. And if he fails, then he fails. Oh well. But love him at 7,400. Love DeRozan again at 8,600. Vooch, been playing great actually the past 2 weeks. Really solid. Barely hitting 5 times value. And that's the only thing I worry about. You want him to be. You want the guy you want to pick is to at least get 5 times, if not 6, 7, 8, 10 times. Vooch, I don't think he does it against Bam today at 7,900. Not going to go there. And then you can take a dart throw on guys like Caruso, Kobe White, or Pat Williams, who randomly didn't miss a shot, played 37 minutes and had a double-double. Don't think you can expect that again, but do expect him to get maybe 25 minutes, maybe 30 if they need him off the bench. Otherwise, I just, take a shot on DeRozan or Zach and then maybe Vooch. Utah Golden State, great game spot for Donovan Mitchell. Hasn't had like a too high of a ceiling game recently, 50. One we saw there, 59, but other than that, he's kind of been floating around the 44, 45 fantasy point range. Do love this spot against the Warriors, though. As I said, really like them, kind of like the 8.5K at most range or below for the guys to play today. I think that more of that mid-range build is the way to go. Should be a high-scoring slate between. You should be able to fit in a bunch of stars and have a good high-scoring slate today. Do like Rudy Gobert, 7,600. Should be a ton of rebounding opportunities against Golden State. Team that plays fast, shoots the ball a ton. So I don't think you can expect him to score 25. More of his average around like 14, 15 points. But I think he should easily be able to get there with rebounds. So I don't mind him at 7,600. Mike Conley, not for me. Jordan Clarkson's always worth taking a dart throw on just in case he has like a 25-plus point game. But he is scoring dependent. So even if he scores the ball, he might not get rebounds or assists like last game, and that might screw you. But 5,800 is worth a dart throw if you want to, get a takedown. Bogdan is back, so he'll be in the starting lineup. I don't know if there'll be a minutes limit, but actually, let's see. So he played last game. Looks like he was on a little bit of a minutes limit, 22. Maybe he'll get a little bit more. I don't think it's viable yet at 5,100 unless his minutes limit is taken off. That really does it for me, though, on this side. Usually kind of just, obviously Donovan Mitchell, but then Gobert, and then the dart throw on Clarkson. Golden State side, we have Steph still out. KLAY, as I always say, he's been nerfed this season. scoring dependent. You need him to hit his shots at 7,800. Otherwise, he's going to destroy your lineup. So, as I said, I think it was this game. I called it out. I didn't play it, unfortunately, but if he's hitting a shot, you know, he can have a huge game. He's going to be super low owned at 7,800 because most people are going to expect him not to hit a shot or just do decent and then not pay off his salary. But I do really think he's the key in today's slate. If he's hitting a shot, that means guys like Jordan Poole are going to have a good amount of assists, Draymond Green, and that's kind of who I'm looking at on this side. Is Klay is just like the most questionable dart thrower to play today, but if he hits, obviously he's going to do really well for your lineup. Love Jordan Poole. Not the best matchup against Utah on their defense, but since Steph's been out, he's been playing amazing. His floor's been like 40. His ceiling's like in the 60s. Love him at 7,200. And same with Draymond. As I said, if you think Klay's going to have a good game or Jordan Poole, Draymond should have a good amount of assists. He's really stepped up the past 2 games. Obviously not going to score a ton or shoot the ball a ton, but he has the rebound opportunities, the assist opportunities, blocks, and steals. And I do think 5,600 is a little bit too cheap for Draymond. Obviously, with Steph out, it really ruins the chemistry between him and Steph and Klay. And he doesn't have as high of, triple-double upside as he did last year. But I do really like Draymond in this spot against Utah at 5,600, especially with him getting back on the right track the past 2 games. And if I was to take a shot on someone, it would be Otto Porter at 4,200. Playing close to about 30 minutes, he does randomly have that double-double upside. As you can see, 16-16, 14-15, 14-11. I do think they'll need his scoring off the bench. He's a good rebounder, so I don't mind taking a dart throw on Otto Porter Jr. at 4,200. And that really does it for me today, guys. So if you watch this video and you like it, please leave me a like, leave me a comment, please subscribe. I do appreciate all the support I've gotten recently. It's been great. And there will be another Prize Picks video out today in about an hour. And yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the Prize Picks video. Peace.